on this Freaky Friday. You already know we right here at work decided to hop on, see, what's the talk of the town. It's going down, the word on the curve. You heard me. Here in Southern California, it's still a cloudy, gloomy day. We really haven't had, that much rain today, but it was raining earlier. So we still having that ugly weather, but it looks like it's starting to clear up. But supposedly we're gonna get another storm, so I don't know. But somehow yet, even with the weather, it doesn't seem to slow down the protests because the protests are still happening. You're still having the marchas. It's crazy. What's cracking, lacking, Sal? What you getting yourself into, my boy? Brosha gang up in the building. Oh, Mr. Pasa's definitely up in the casa for the raza. My home West Coast got canceled. Did he get canceled? Orale, no wonder I couldn't find the channel, because earlier today, one of my subscribers, he had, send me, some conflict, right, between him and the channel, Nino America, right? And, he told me if I had to see what was happening, right? And I told him not. So I went to go try to scope out his channel, but I couldn't find his channel, right? But I did find something on Nino America's channel, regarding the situation with West Coast Graffiti, right? And I was just like, what the hell's going on? I wasn't aware, of his channel getting, whatever canceled, right? I hadn't really, kept up. I eat chicken with rice. What you eat? Eso es todo, my boy. That's right. Unos taquitos, carnal. West Coast Graffiti. After the protest video. Oh, he did a video protesting. Like he himself protesting? Wait, why would they take that down? Chalucas, Trump is watching YouTube. I don't think they would have took it down because of protest, though. Something had to happen in order for YouTube to take it down, right? Maybe was his video showing any type of criminal activity, like vandalism or threats, maybe. I could see them taking it down for some shit like that, right? But just because you're protesting, YouTube doesn't have the right to do that. So if anything, he could just fight it and get his channel back. Because you just can't let YouTube walk all over you either. I mean, they'll try, but as long as you don't let yourself. What's cracking like it there? What you getting yourself into, my boy? What do you think about gente who happen to be raza or sellouts? Well, depends what we mean by sellouts, though. Like how exactly, did they sell out, though? Did you hear Watson got arrested and out of jail for beating up that guy at the gym or for something else? What did he get arrested for? Payday, that's right. Good morning, beautiful ladies. I hope you have a great day, and I will be there in a minute or so to see if you can. You got your papers? I got a piece of paper. Does that count? What's the point of the protesting? To be honest with you, I really don't know. Um, I know there's supposed to be one, single reason, right? But it just seems that nobody happens to be on the same page, though. So I wouldn't actually be able to tell you, though, right? Because it seems like everybody has their different points of views, right? I'm assuming the protest is why are they targeting families who are not criminals, who are not murderers or nothing like that, like who why target the families who are just working hard and just trying to put food on the table. I'm assuming that's what the protest is about, right? But then when I hear other people talk, it tends to go off somewhere else. First them come for them, then we are next. Follow me. Hopefully they don't remove your channel. Yeah, I mean, if they remove it, they remove it. I really, my life wouldn't, come to an end just because of that. I wouldn't be devastated. I'd just be like, like it was whack, and that's it. Move on. Wes Watson will be set free. It's Trump Jr. Like, don't care about their race or who are whitewash. It all depends though, because you do have individuals who are labeled sellouts, but who are not really considered sellouts. It just depends, I guess, on people's emotional state, right? There's some people who just when they're so tangled up in the emotions, right? It's really hard to have conversation with them individuals, right? Like they really don't have any sense of ration, right? The raza needs to stop licking boots. Show me your ID. How can I be a good gold digger? How can you be a good gold digger? By getting one of those to dig in the mines. Maybe a helmet, light, some rope, maybe water, perhaps. And actually, play Minecraft. As to get your feet, wet a little bit, and I'm pretty sure you'll probably be good at it. Deport every illegal. Well, I'm assuming that that's what they're trying to do, right? Whether they'll actually accomplish that, well, that's yet to be seen. What do you think about the George Floyd riot? Now, the whole George Floyd riots, I understand from the perspective of, police do get away with a lot of shit, right? And even though, however you want to feel about George Floyd, he's a drug addict, he was not a good person, look at his criminal rap sheet. I understand all of that. But the thing is that police officers are held to a certain standard. That is their profession. You get me? This is their profession. That's their career, right? So they have to maintain law and order by following the rules that are set in place, right? So they are not above the law. They don't get to, mistreat their power, abuse their power. They don't get to let their emotions get the best of them and now lash out just because, they're frustrated. You get what I'm saying? They have to maintain doing their job with a professional attitude, despite if they're getting insulted, harassed, or whatever situation they're put in. That is what the training is for. That is why that's their career, They have to maintain a professional attitude while doing it, bro. Because if they can't, and if their emotions get the best of them, then maybe this is not the right career for them. You get what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that people who, look to critique George Floyd fail to always realize. Yes, but the police don't get to do what they do just because they're frustrated or, this guy is acting up. That's just not how it works. They understand that. They know that. You know what I mean? It's explained to them. Yet, they like to think that they could bend the law whenever they want. That's not how it works. Their job is to, protect people, not to rule over them, right? They are not to rule over us. They are there to protect people. There's a difference. But police officers sometimes let the power get to their heads and feel like they get to demand stuff, or that you have to listen to them just whenever they whistle, that you have to, go. Like, no, you don't need to answer no question. You don't need to show them a goddamn thing, bro. You know what I mean? They don't have that authority. That's when, the ones that let the power get to their heads, right? But they are not the rulers. They are supposed to be the protectors. Some of them, can't seem to separate the two. It's actually quite funny. Because you're illegal. Whatever helps you sleep at night, my guy. You're European. We'll get you soon. Vacation time? MAGA, baby. No, I don't like Trump at all. I actually hate the individual. I don't like Trump. I don't like Biden. I don't like the right. I don't like the left. I think they're all pieces of shit, and I think they are all the same. So I belong to no political party, and I am not down with neither side. I think Biden was an idiot. I think Trump is an idiot. That's just my personal opinion. You can have your views. You can like the individual. You can hate the individual. I'm just merely saying these are just my views, right? I'm not a fan of neither of them. You get what I'm saying? I could think for myself. I don't need these individuals to think for me. How much is 1 gallon of goat semen in your country? I wouldn't be able to tell you, my guy. The old world is constantly at war. The old and the new. As, anywhere you could find, actually, man. With man, you'll tend to find war. Hey, what's up? What's cracking like in, my boy? What up, bro? What's cracking like in? Facts. What a nerd. Well, that wouldn't even be an insult. The U.S. drones are flying in Tijuana. Could the protest turn into a riot? That question is. Shit. If it hasn't already, some of the things that's happening out there, you could actually consider, sort of, a little riots. When cars are getting burned and shit like that. There are videos of it. It's getting ready to smash the... No, I don't think America wants those kind of issues, I don't think, America's, ready to make any of those kind of moves. I think they have other things that they're worried about, right? Protesters in my city. Yeah, I know. They're all over around where I'm at. Literally everywhere. We got them on video. You had a bunch of individuals, Caucasian individuals, Anglo-Saxons, whatever. You had them storm, Capitol Hill, armed, with weapons and, injured police officers, and stormed down, federal buildings and held people hostages. So, they got a slap in the wrist. So I don't know. Hypocrisy, maybe, perhaps. I just find it funny though. Like, oh, this is really bad, but that's not bad at all, huh? No, because they're Americans. Oh, so they get to do that. Yes. Interesting. I didn't know that that's how it worked. See, we don't have a problem with them breaking the law and them doing shit like that, because at least they're Americans. We have a problem with people trying to do that shit and not being American. Okay. All right, all right. Yeah, see, we don't have a problem with, criminals and murders that are Americans. That's all fine and dandy. But it becomes an issue when it's an illegal doing it. You get what I'm saying? Like, interesting, interesting. All right, okay, okay, okay. I feel you. I feel you. I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from. Makes sense. Makes sense. I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with this world? The more I try to understand people, the more further down I go down that rabbit hole. Left, right, propaganda. It's all the same. Yeah, it's all the same shit, bro. Because this is not a democracy no more. It became a political power struggle, bro. This literally is a fight of power. Who is the dominant political group, the right or the left? Both sides are looking to take control, and they are fighting for control, and we are the fucking rope in the middle. They're playing tug of war, right? This is what it is. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about the people no more. They only care about what's best for their political party, and that's it. Point blank. So it's not about what's best for the people, it's about what's best for their political party. And that is our government now. And somehow people can't see that. But I get it though, a lot of people, this gives them like a sense of like belonging to something now, right? Like, because you see that a lot, right? Like when they interview a majority of these individuals and they ask them why are they supporters of the left or the right, and they really can't give you a straight answer, right? And it really comes down to, well, see, I like Trump because everybody I know likes Trump, and since everybody I know likes Trump, then I like Trump too. You get what I'm saying? It's like, they don't want to feel like they don't belong or left behind. Want to be a part of what's happening. It gives them a sense of purpose, a lot of them too. That's why you see a lot of them are older individuals, right? Gives them something to do now. They found purpose. And when people find purpose, good luck trying to steer them away from that purpose. You are not going to ruin it for them. I saw your video. But one thing I want to ask, why don't you think it's possible for a man to love more than one wife? Why do I think it's not possible for them to like more than... Here's the thing with that though. Is that why is it that they're able to have multiple wives, but the wife can't have multiple husbands though? And now, if we're talking about it being true love, right? Like it being true love, why do you need multiple women in order for you to find true love? You know what I mean? You see it everywhere else. That's not how it works, right? When we're talking about, your spouse, right? Or it tends to, when we're talking about, individuals like that, right? It tends to be that they don't see them as, their significant other, their loved one. They see them more as objects, right? As trophies, as, possessions, pues. Have you tried Mexican hot dogs? They sell Costco? No, I haven't, bro. We shop at Sam's Club. 2025 is off to a rough start already, bro. Oh no, it's not off to a rough start yet, bro. I'm waiting for it to finally become a rough start, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon. People are gonna see the prices of shit start to skyrocket, right? Because his whole targeting, migrants and stuff like that, it's already affecting the fields, right? Where a lot of these individuals ain't showing up to work because they're scared, right? And obviously, no one's out there in the fields, right? Now, where are all these so-called Americans that, want these jobs that supposedly these illegals are stealing from them? I mean, where they at? Where they at, bro? Hey, them fields are ready to go, homie. Where you guys at? Oh, you guys don't want to work there? Oh, y'all don't want that kind of job? Because they pay shitty? Because it's a lot of work for little pay? No, these are the jobs that you guys were complaining about. So go ahead. They're right there. They're ready to go, my boy. No one is fucking, running up to work there, right? So, all that shit is just sitting there, right? So that's now gonna, affect the price of food, right? Because California, when we're talking about, fruits and vegetables and, all of that, it is the biggest in the United States, bro. It produces more than even, these other states, in the United States. So people are going to see the price start to skyrocket because of that. You know what I mean? So, people got to be ready for that. Not only that, but tariffs, even though Trump likes to throw tariffs around and people are like, fuck yeah, hit them with the tariffs. Tariffs don't work like how he says that they work, where it's like these countries pay, for the tariffs. The consumer, us, we have to pay for the tariffs, not these fucking countries, bro. They pass down the how can I say, the tariffs down to us. That's how tariffs work. But Trump likes to fucking spin it his own way, like I said, because nobody really looks into it, bro. And even if they do, they'll think that whatever information is out there, that they're lying and that Trump is the only one that's telling the truth. Yes, because everyone else is lying and that man is the only person telling the truth, huh? Normally, that's not how it works. Normally, when you have, a bunch of individuals saying, one thing and only one person saying another, then it tends to be that one person is most likely lying, right? But in this scenario, for some odd reason, Trump supporters feel like he can't do no wrong or that he can't lie, or why would he lie to them? Because that's how narcissists work, bro. But like I said, it's not something that I'll spend, time arguing with them, because it's going to go one ear out the other. So it's like, why even waste my breath? But, so because even if all this deportation is happening, which somebody's going to have to pay for all of that shit too, keep that in mind as well. I know people are loving this whole deportation, but like I said, that's a lot of money, bro, because that shit costs a lot of money. That's the reason why no president has ever came and did mass deportations like this, because who the fuck is going to pay for all of this, right? So wait till the bills, start to, now, be passed down to them. They are going to be bitching about it. Because none of this shit is actually helping the economy. None of this shit is actually making shit cheaper, People were complaining that everything's so expensive, but how is all of this going to make everything cheaper? It's not. Things is not getting cheaper. This is just a fucking distraction, because everything's going to get more expensive because the bills are piling up. Don't think that all these motherfuckers out there rustling up all these illegal immigrants, that they're working for free, and these fucking jets flying them back to their countries, that all that shit is free. Like, who's going to pay for all of that, bro? What do you think, bro? And that shit is not cheap, my guy. Don't think Trump's going to pay out of his pocket. Goofballs. And these are these are questions that people should be asking, but don't ask, because all they care about is, fuck yeah, they're finally getting rid of these illegal immigrants. This hatred towards these people who are just looking to put food on the table. Like, where did all this hatred come from? Where is all this animosity coming from? If not racism itself, then why do you have this hate or this dislike towards these individuals so bad for them? If not racism in itself? Why do they bother you so much? What did this individual do by putting food on his table? Did he take a job that you wanted? Because I doubt that you want to work the kind of jobs that they work, because they don't pay. And I doubt, you who's actually earned your education here in the United States and are looking to live the American dream, I doubt you want to be working these kind of jobs, bro. You know what I mean? I doubt you motherfuckers are dying and lining up to really take these fucking jobs. You know what I mean? So, and hatred and this type of, focus on a group, right? And I hope they all get deported and good riddance. And where is all of that coming from, though? Because, you feeling so passionate and strong about something, that shit just doesn't manifest out of nothing, right? So where exactly is all that shit coming from, though? If not, hatred and anger. For whatever reasons. I don't know your reasons. Maybe, you got into it with some guy who was Mexican. Maybe a past relationship. Maybe fender bender. I don't fucking know. Right? But shit, it had to come from somewhere. Or maybe just to look to blame, somebody for the problems in America. Nothing new. Native Americans, African Americans, Europeans, Asians, Hispanics, Muslims. Yeah, I mean, nothing new, right? It's always been America's game. You know what I'm saying? Because I could understand, okay, they're still breaking the law, they should be deported. Fine and dandy, right? But I'm saying, like, if I'm walking, right, and there's somebody right there hustling, right, they're working, they're selling oranges, they're selling food, I don't know, but they're out there hustling, right? I'm not gonna focus in so much on them, like, hey, I wonder if they got papers, hey, I should probably call in there. You know what I mean? Like, why am I so concerned about that individual? Like, how is it bothering me and what I have going on, right? Or why would I care so much in order for me? You get what I'm saying? Like, if there's a reason for me focusing so much, then it's for a reason, right? But what is that reason then? Why do I feel the need to do that then? And why would I get some type of joy by seeing them now be put in a predicament where they're now stressing and worried about, their family, you know what I'm saying? How is any of that? Why would any of that bring me some type of joy inside, right? Like, like, fuck yeah, like they're gonna get sent back and families broken up. Like, why would I be happy about that then? Right? Because then that leaves a lot of questions. Like, damn, bro, that's a trip that you're actually happy about that kind of shit. Like, that brings you some type of joy. Like what do these individuals do to you that you'd like to see them in pain, like that? Like, where's all this hatred and anger coming from? Because like I said, it just doesn't come out of nothing. It's just diving in, figuring that stuff out. I'm not making excuses for illegals. I get it. There's process and procedures on how to come to this country. If you break the law, then you get deported. I perfectly understand that. No one's saying anything about that. No one's even arguing the fact that they should deport all these criminals and murderers and everything. No one's even out there protesting that. They're saying, why are they focusing on people who are just looking to put food on the table? But I understand it's still against the law. But with so many problems on the table and other shit happening, why focus so much time, money, and effort on this? I get the criminals and murders and all that, but why these individuals? It's not an excuse. Because past presidents have deported people, just not at these numbers, because obviously they know we cannot afford to deport this many people like at this rate. But Trump, he don't care about that kind of stuff, bro. He's like, we'll worry about that problem once we get to that bridge. Then once everything's gonna start going up, people are gonna be bitching. Watch, you're gonna see it. Oh, what the fuck? Everything got in. Well, that's what you wanted, Don't be bitching now, my boy. Well, you can't have your cake and eat it too, bro. What'd you think? That this shit was gonna pay for itself? Somebody was gonna have to pay for all of this. You got what you want, and also you got your money's worth. So if you understand, why do you keep talking? Because I'm being asked, my guy. Because I'm being asked, my guy. Not an asshole either. I'm gonna answer people's questions, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lunch break is over. We got to get back to it. It was good chopping it up with you guys, and we out.